Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. What we're going to talk about today is a very important subject. It's a very important subject for women. It's a very important, which women is the focus of this channel though. It's a very important subject for women. It's a very it's something that we need to talk about, and I want this channel to be a space where we can talk about topics related to women, for women, by women, you know what I mean? So as you can see in the title down below, today's topic is UTIs. So my struggle with UTIs, and I know a couple of people have wanted me to talk about my struggle with UTIs, and so we're going to talk about what a UTI is, what my journey with having UTIs has been, and the symptoms, and obviously what you can do, home remedies, and obviously going to the doctor. So if you are keen on seeing this video, do me a favor, do the thing and keep watching. So let's get started into what UTIs are. So UTI is basically a short acronym for urinary tract infections. So this is when bacteria enters your urine stream, your urine. This can be anywhere from the kidneys or just on the in the urethra. And what happens is it makes life very, very, very unbearable, especially if you are struggling with a UTI. So I've had the struggle for many years, but for the past 2 years I have not gotten a UTI, so yay, right? I'm very excited at the fact that what happened, the last doctor's visit, or actually it was a specialist visit, was the one that helped me out and contained the UTI. But before I get there, what I do want to discuss is how it started, what happened, the frequency, and all of that jazz. So my struggle with UTIs goes back many years, and the first time I got it, of course, I did not know what it was. The symptoms of a UTI essentially is painful. Let's start there. The pain is unbearable. It really is unbearable. It starts normally, sometimes it depends, it's very different with each and every case, but sometimes it starts with lower back pains. Sometimes it starts instantly with just pain when peeing, when going to the loo. You sort of feel like there's a sharp pain. It's almost like you have an open wound, and now the pee goes through that open wound and it stings. Stinging pee. It also sometimes when it gets really bad, your pee can be cloudy as well as painful. It can be cloudy, or when it's really bad, you can even detect some blood in your pee. So it is very painful, and it is most common in women. Men do get it as well, but it's a more of a serious indication as opposed to women. It can be handled with antibiotics, and then if it becomes reoccurring, then of course it is a sign of something more serious. So with me, the first time that I got it, I was years ago. I can't even recall how long ago it was, but the first time I got it, I went to the doctor. I had lower back pain, and of course frequent urination is also one of them, but painful. So every time you pee, it's painful, and you can pee like twice in 5 minutes and nothing comes out. Like a little bit of pee would come out, but it is horrendous pain. And yeah, you get to a point where you just don't even want to go to the loo because it is that painful, but you also have some like abdominal pain and things like that. So for me, that was one of the first reasons why I went to my doctor, the very same doctor who diagnosed me with GAD. I've had the same doctor for years and years now. And when I went to her the first time, she said, okay, it is. She did tests, and they found a bacteria called E. coli, which is the normal the most prominent bacteria that you would find in a UTI for women. So she then gave me some antibiotics, and she told me what to do, and just sort of like, to make things a little bit more comfortable for me. The nice thing is that when you have antibiotics, it goes away within a few days, like literally maybe 2 or 3 days, and they work almost instantaneously, because the pain almost goes away. The very same day, the pain will just subside. So that's what I did. I thought that was the last of it, but I think then a year later, maybe 10 months to about a year later, I had another UTI. So when I went in, we did the same thing. She did the test, she gave me an antibiotic, fine. And I moved on with it, and that was fine. And then I came back about another 6 to 8 months after that. I came back, and she said, okay, so the antibiotic that she gave me the first 2 times was one particular antibiotic, and then she gave me a different one, because then she mentioned that the thing is, the bacteria sometimes gets used to that antibiotic, so it makes it frequent and things like that. So I thought that was the last of it until I came back the 4th time. So when I came back the 4th time, it was maybe about 3 months later. So literally, I got that 3rd dose of antibiotics, and then 3 months after that, I was back again. And at this point, she did start getting concerned because they were too reoccurring. It was too short of a space of time for them to keep coming back. And this is when she started taking more drastic measures. And she said to me that, listen, you might need to consult a urologist. I'm going to book you in to see a urologist and blah, blah, blah. So at that time, of course, I was feeling very despondent. I did not understand. I was taking all the things that she had recommended that I take, drink lots of water, drink cranberry juice, take cranberry supplements. I'll show you all those things right now. And I did all of that. And I felt like, why does this thing keep coming back? Why is it so reoccurring? Why is it so frequent? Not only that, it really messed with my self-esteem at the same time. It made me, because in my case, every time that I would get it would be maybe a day or 2 after I would have sexual intercourse. And for me, of course, now that I'm getting it every time after I have the dang, it would make me not want to have the dang. You know what I mean? So for me, it really messed with my confidence. It really messed with my libido, literally dropped my libido like from here to like here. And I just didn't understand why, until I was booked in to see a urologist, and I told the urologist my whole story. They're more frequent. I was getting them every 2 or 3 months now at the stage, and it was painful. So when I walked into the urologist's office, he had the one part of the office is his office, his desk, stuff, and then there was another room that you go into which had like a toilet in it. So it had a toilet and a bed and everything, but it was one open space. It wasn't partitioned out. The toilet wasn't a private space. It was the bed, the toilet, everything. And so it was a specialized toilet. So what he did was he said to me, you need to sit on the toilet, pee. They had actually informed me beforehand to come with a full bladder. So I peed, and when I peed, something about the toilet or whatever reads how you pee, at what intensity you pee, that particular specialized toilet, right? So after that, he was in the other room while I peed, and he's watching a graph on his PC as I am doing the deed on the other room. So when I came back out, he called me back out and he said, listen, I can see blah, blah, blah. He gave me the range, the blah, 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 explained a whole lot of things. But then before then, he said to me, I have an idea and I want us to try it out and then see. So what he gave me some antibiotics, and when he gave me the antibiotics, he said to me that, listen, I need you every time after you have every time after you have that, take one pill the very next morning. So even if you have it dang, 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 every like for 3 days consecutively, the following morning just keep drinking the pill, and it was an antibiotic. And after that, it went away. For me, this was around the time that I was also changing my diet. So I was starting to drink a lot of water. As you know, I drink about 4 or 5 liters of water a day. On a bad day, I drink about 3 liters of water. But on a good day, I'm drinking about 5, even maybe 6 liters of water a day. So this was around that time, changing my diet altogether, eating good, nutritious food, healthy foods, and drinking a lot of water. So I know that the water is very, very good. They recommend that you drink a lot of water when you are struggling with a UTI because it works faster in flushing the bacteria out. So from that day, I never got the UTI anymore, and it's been well over 2 years that I haven't received a UTI, and it might come back, of course, but I feel like my changes to my diet and drinking a lot of water and taking some of these things has contributed to keeping it away. So that's my story. For me, the one thing, just to end this video off, if you do struggle with UTIs, definitely consult a doctor. And if they are frequent, do not think that you can handle them by yourself. Consult a doctor because it might be a more serious problem and it might be damaging some of your really critical organs like your kidneys and things like that, you know? So what I would recommend for a UTI are some of the things that I have here. Home remedies, I would definitely suggest that you drink cranberry juice. It's not a lie. Cranberry juice works really, really well in alleviating the pain that comes with the UTI. But another thing that your doctor would recommend is something that I have here, and this is citrus soda. This is an effervescent for urinary, gastric, and alkalizes. I don't know, what's going on down there. But your doctor will also recommend that you drink citrus soda. So I'm sure we all know what citrus soda looks like. It's like a powder thing and you add it to water, effervescent, and you drink that. So it's really, really good. So even drinking it when you don't have a UTI, maybe like twice a week or whatever, just regulate everything that's going on down there would help. And another good thing is drinking lots of water. I drink water all the time. You guys know this. Drinking lots of water helps clean your kidneys, helps flush things out, so it doesn't create a space for bacteria to develop. So if you drink a lot of water, highly recommend. And another thing, definitely cranberry supplements. These are great ones from Essentials. Vital has cranberry supplements. Very different supplement brands have cranberry supplements, but they're really, really good to even take on a daily basis. You can take 1 capsule per day. It's really good at regulating what's going on down there and preventing UTIs. I haven't taken these in a very long time, and I feel like it's because I drink a lot of water that maybe that's kept the UTIs away. I'm not too sure, but something you can also get over the counter is if you do struggle with a UTI and you know that it's a UTI because you've had it a couple of times. I mean, if it's the first time, go see a doctor. But what I've kept in my house all the time, if I can tell that I'm having frequent urination or whatever, I keep Urospares. It's called Urospares. Please Google it. Please don't buy it just because I said it. Please see a doctor about this kind of stuff. I am not a doctor. But what has helped me in terms of frequent urination and pain when urinating, when I had the UTIs, Urospares was one of my best friends, and I still have it in the house. So that helps because it alleviates the pain when you are frequently urinating. So I hope this was helpful. I wanted to get this video out. Very, very important that I get it out. It is UTIs are a very painful part of a woman's journey in being a woman. Some women are very lucky to not get them at all. Some of us are not that lucky. And if you do struggle with UTIs, I hope you share this video. If you know somebody who struggles with UTIs, share this video with them as well. But it is very, very important to get more knowledge on it, read up on it, and when you do have it, speak to your doctor. And if they are frequent, don't sit at home with something like this. See a doctor, and yeah. But there is a solution to everything. You will be fine. If you do struggle with it, you will be fine. I was there. I was in that place. I was in that place too. But I'm good now and I'm fine. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope this video kind of gives you an indication of some of the content that is coming on the channel. And please click like, subscribe, switch on that notification bell, join the family. Let's be one big, happy, woman-driven, purposeful woman family. And I'll see you in the